Welcome everyone to the Real Whovians Cast live stream. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I am with Philip Archer. What's up, Philip?
I'm very tired, Mr. Archer, but hello, everyone.
You call me Mr. Archer? Oh, I'm very tired, Mr. Archer.
I'm the tired Mr. Archer, but
that's right.
Okay.
Why are you tired?
Because I don't know. Maybe I haven't slept much.
Oh my God. Gotta get some sleep, dude. All right, so here's the thing. You live in the UK.
I do.
Have you heard anything whatsoever from these allegations that Jodie Whittaker is fired from Doctor Who and leaving? Because I think that's baloney, and I know it's baloney, but I want to hear from someone in the UK. Because we have a lot of people in the UK on this show.
As much as you know that I'm not the biggest Jodie fan, but I've not heard this rumor at all. If it is a rumor, I've not heard it at all.
And you're objective. I mean, you know between the lines that even if you want her gone, if it's bullshit, it's bullshit. I mean, you're not going to come out and say,
can I ask you a question? You know, when we a couple of weeks ago, I don't know how long ago it was, but you spoke about pickups being done for Revolution. Was it Revolution? Yeah. Maybe the pickups were to rearrange the ending, and maybe she does go. I'm just saying that. I'm not saying it's real.
No, that's not it. Not at all, because they know it's going to be a long time before series 13 airs.
But this
special was done, but it needed a little sugar and spice or something in there, like a Darth Vader, I am your father type moment to really knock us on our ass, supposedly. So they're going to put something in there.
Right, can I put this to you? I want you to answer truthfully. Right. So what if she does go at the end of Revolution? What if though? I'm saying what if? What if? How would you feel?
If she goes?
Yeah, at the end of Revolution.
I mean, it's a thing where are they going to resolve the Timeless Child?
They probably can still do that. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about the allegation that she's leaving at the end of Revolution. If that
all right. If she goes, okay. I'm not going to be like crying or anything. I mean, I like her. Yeah, I think she's cool, but I'm not going to be like, oh my God, what am I going to do? No, I'm not going to be like that. It's like Spider-Man ran out of reb fluid. All right, just put a new cartridge in. I mean, I don't know. Like, I mean, it's not going to bother me. I'm not going to be upset. I mean, look, I like her as a doctor. I'm not going to be upset, like, dramatically. I mean, you know, it's not like when David Tennant left, I'm like, oh, like, whatever, like, you know, or Matt Smith or anything. But, like, you know, even Capaldi, I love Capaldi, but, like, it's not happening. She said it on a podcast. She's doing a whole series more.
Yeah, I understand that, but people say anything just to promote the show. But,
no, but this is not like her saying she's going to stay on for 10 years. She's like one more series so far. Like it was flat out. It's happening. Like Chibnall was like BBC. They're like, we're doing series 13, like with Jodie Whittaker. Like there is no like.
The problem is COVID has screwed everything up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it screwed everything a lot.
All right.
So what if she says, you know, I can't stick around waiting around to film another series if this COVID thing is putting us on a back.
She's not going to do that because then her buddy will be out of a job. Amanda Gill.
So?
No, I know. Listen, I know we covered this problem being the whole thing with Capaldi. They pushed him out. We know that. We just talked about that. We know that already. And we know that was bullshit, and he quit, but he didn't.
Remember even further back, Matt Smith. They thought Matt Smith was going to stay for another season, and he didn't.
They didn't give him a raise. They gave Jenna Louise Coleman a raise more than that. Like that was the whole point. They signed her before they signed him to a contract extension. That was fucking insulting. That was insulting. He's the doctor. That was fucking insulting. And then we saw what the raise was. Mm-hmm. It wasn't good enough. But he said he was leaving. We said he pushed him out. Problem being, we said that. But like they didn't give a shit about keeping. Like Moffat in his brain had this whole series with Matt Smith, how to resolve Madame Bavarian, how to do this, how to do that. Yeah. He banked on definitely him staying. And when he didn't stay, it fucked up his whole shit. And he always went down in history as the guy that never resolved shit, Moffat. Because it was always like thrown, like, a throwaway line of why Madame Bavarian did what she did, a whole sentence or two in the Trenzalore episode. Like he had a whole year. He even said Madame Bavarian next year is going to be whole season. He said that. And it got fucked up. And look, I know that plans change, right? Yeah. But Jodie's doing the episodes are just about done. The locations are done. He's a stubborn fuck. He wants to film overseas. He wants to wait until they fucking allow to, and then he wants to go. He's not deviating from his fucking plan. He has an ego, like fucking. He's not. He will wait until COVID clears up, and then they're gonna go filming. They're ready to go.
Yeah, but how long is that gonna? Because we're now entering second wave of COVID. That's gonna.
And I understand that they had to stop the Batman in London. Yeah. They had COVID there. But here's the thing: was there ever really a set date for filming? I know they projected they wanted to do it here, then they wanted to do it there, because they have to definitively say we are filming October 1st, 2020, or anything like that. They've never committed to any date, period.
You're referring to Doctor Who, yeah?
Series 13.
Yeah, they've never really said anything.
Never committed to a date, period.
Right.
Never. They speculated, we want to do it here, we want to do it there, but they never committed to it. And why is that? Because he can't film overseas.
No, he can't.
He wants to.
But he can't do it.
She's doing a movie. I told you she was doing a movie a while back. I said she's going to be doing a movie before they start filming. She's doing it. She's got a Kickstarter program. She's doing a movie.
Yeah, but she can't do a movie either, unless they do it in a way where it's COVID friendly.
She is doing that movie. Why does it have to be in UK? Why can't it be in the United States?
Well, everything is on a strict COVID lockdown, right? Everything. Even down to
you're saying that she's not allowed to leave the country.
And what if she leaves the country and goes
to America? A question, because my friend just went overseas. You're saying she's not allowed to leave the UK?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying, what if she does go overseas and then comes back with COVID? Then what? You're screwed.
Well, the thing, first of all, she can leave, but the question is, can she return? Now, I'm sure you guys got guidelines that if she returns, she has to be in quarantine for 2 weeks, right?
Yep.
We don't have that anymore. That's done here now. So she could come here. She can get tested the day of. She can go fucking film it.
Anyway, getting back to Series 13, that's not going to be even filmed until way after Christmas, I don't think.
Yeah, so because we have the special coming out on January, right? So the clock starts after it airs. So you can't say, oh, it's been months. No, I always said this. I said after the special airs, that's when the clock restarts of how long we're going to be without Doctor Who. So we just had Doctor Who finish, right? In 2020. We had Series 12 was done. And then we had COVID. And then we had a special coming up. We always knew this. And we always knew that they strategically placed the special because just in case Chibnall can't get his shit together, so they placed it where it's like far ahead, right? Basically 10 months when Doctor Who stopped. And then it's going to be another 10 months of filming. So technically 20 months would be without Doctor Who. You can't because you're going to place it right there. It's going to be all nice and shiny up. But technically, the illusion, it's really 20 months without filming Doctor Who because they should have been filming already. But they're not. Now, they can't film any later, I say, than March because then you're really going to have a problem.
Yeah. Okay?
Because it's 10 months of filming, right? So January to January it should be. Has to be. Any later than that, you are really causing a fucking problem. Any later than that.
So you're saying we're not going to see Doctor Who on TV until 2021 at the latest?
You're gonna. I mean, BBC wanted Christmas, but we're probably gonna get it New Year's. January 1st will be the Revolution of the Daleks. They'll throw a little fucking shit thing in there, like, oh shit.
Okay, you're.
And then we'll be like what's happening? 10 fucking months or more, or fucking more. You'll be shitting egg rolls. You think it's bad now? People are starving already. All right. What's the next rumor? That Jodie Whittaker has a rash from a meteorite that crashed, and her arm is purple and she can't film? Like, what kind of shit is that? She grew a tail? No. They're gonna, and this is another thing. I understand that supposedly in the special we will have departures, right? We heard the rumor that Ryan Sinclair and Graham O'Brien will be leaving or dying or whatever, right?
Right.
Obviously, they'd be filming other stuff. Even Amanda Gill was filming other stuff. Even Jodie.
Mm-hmm.
All of this stuff takes to film, the greater the chance that their schedules will be freed up. And if they did die, you could do something simple to bring them back to life, and they're in the whole series. I mean, I'm just saying that Chibnall likes his family-oriented Broadchurch shit, where he wants to have the same companions, the same shit, nothing different. He's not like Moffat. We have different stuff every year, or something.
But if he looks into how the public view his Doctor Who at the moment, it's not well liked. So therefore, he's going to have to shape it up.
Does he give a shit though, to an extent? If it's not well liked, does he really give a shit, like, or no?
Yeah, but what's the point of making something no one's going to enjoy? What's the point of doing that? That's just like, that doesn't make any sense. That's wasting money.
The point is that I never believed that this timeless child thing was permanent. I never even believed that it existed because, again, you never seen in an interview ever.
Hang on. What if it does remain permanent? That what we've seen in Timeless Child. Oh, my apologies. That's my phone notification. What if it stays that way? That we'll
have to wait for the next showrunner to eliminate it. That's basically it.
And what if the next showrunner doesn't do that or doesn't even touch it?
I'm pretty sure it will be done if Chibnall doesn't do it.
All right, there's nothing wrong with it.
Of course there is.
It's just a storyline.
No, it is. I'm going to explain to you why it's not just a storyline. All right? You have to have a set. You have to have a set of rules.
Hey, Phil.
Everything that you have, even the comic books, they have a set of rules. What the characters can do and can't do, never do, whatever. Right? Mm-hmm. If you start breaking the rules and there are no rules, the show becomes boring because.
How can you break the rules if there's no rules?
Because if you say the Doctor can live forever, then there's no risk factor that he could ever die, period, and it's boring.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Look at how many seasons do we see? My time is nearly up. Every friggin' Doctor's like, I'm gonna die. 4 knocks. Oh shit! What's in that room? I don't know. Impossible astronaut. Oh shit! What's happening? I got envelopes to deliver. What the fuck? How many times Matt Smith was going to die twice? Fucking twice it was 2 shits with Matt Smith.
But eventually they do. Eventually they regenerate and they usher in a new persona. So they do die.
But it was the thing where with Matt Smith, he can't regenerate because he saw himself get blasted after he regenerated, and that was it. They cook him and shit, right? So no, but honestly, if you have it. Like Capaldi was joking around. Oh, I could probably regenerate indefinitely, right? That would be fucking boring, wouldn't it?
It would.
No matter what, he would just okay. He's okay. It takes away. I would stop watching because it's like.
But it's been doing that since the beginning. He's been
not really. They made it like he almost lost regeneration limits. He was at his limit, and this, and then something happened. Okay, but still, you have to have stuff in place, like a sense of you can't make it total fucking fantasy where any which way, like they could bring back a companion. Like Adric's dead, Adric's fucking dead. That's it. You don't fucking go back. It's like Adric and shit, and like that's it. And he's like this.
Like immortal almost. Like you expect him to pull out a sword and there can only be one.
The TARDIS fucking getting blasted by the Daleks and turns into a molecule and then fucking recalibrates. It's like, what the fuck is that? Missy gets shot a million times. Oh, I got the fucking vortex manipulator to absorb that shit. Clara dies, got another heartbeat, whatever shit. Like, it's like ridiculous now. Roy Williams dying a million times and he's all right. Like, you need some type of shit.
Okay.
Grace died, that was it, right? That was great. We loved Grace. We didn't want her to die, right? She died, can't come back. That's it, right? Graham dies, can't come back. That's it. You can't keep pissing on the show like this. There are consequences to this, right?
Yeah.
Like if you make it where you have to be, there has to be a threat level where the Doctor could actually die, or the TARDIS could actually be done, or the time vortex can be blown up because Rasputin wants to be a ghost and shit. Like there has to be like shit in there that makes it interesting.
Well, in the case of the Doctor, that whatever death the Doctor faces, they'll always come back because they have regeneration.
I mean, you know this, but it's still a thing where you can't make it that it's that easy. You can't make it that. You can make it that.
It can't be the fact that he's got indefinite lives. So what's his worry about?
All right, let me give you an example. Right, there should be a sickness now with the regeneration energy that I would implement. You can't turn the fucking regeneration energy into like a goddamn fucking weapon.
Yeah, that was stupid right there.
Or the Daleks, or the Cybermen, and then you can keep holding it back, and it's like holding back diarrhea. Like it's ridiculous. The amount of time that the 12th Doctor held back regeneration energy would mean that there will be ramifications with the next incarnation that will show up or not show up or something.
And we saw that with the 13th Doctor. He lost something.
Right. You can't make it that the Doctor can regenerate anything. It's boring. It's boring.
Mm-hmm.
Like
but that's what the Doctor's been doing anyway for all this time. Regenerating. It doesn't make any difference.
He had limits, and then he had another cycle. Which, all right, the Master did the same thing, but
yeah.
But at least with the Master, it's like it was sort of explained. He was actually almost stealing things in order to keep his life. Going on.
Yeah.
Right. You know, so like that's my whole thing. It's like it makes it boring if she can continuously regenerate constantly. This whole timeless child thing, like I don't understand why everybody
Rassilon or
why does everybody think that time is a straight line though? Why when you go watch Morbius, right? Why does that have to be the previous Doctors? Here's the thing that I keep saying over and over and over again, right? If you watch 5 Doctors, right? The first Doctor, seen, second, third, fifth, he remembers working with the second and the third in the 3 Doctors. The memory is there. The second Doctor remembers the third. The memory comes back when they're together, right? The 5th Doctor knows the 10th. The 9th Doctor knows the 10th from freaking kissing Rose Tyler and looking into the future with the time vortex, and he regenerates into the 10th, right? We have Matt Smith that found out he's going to be old, so when he's regenerating, he's thinking old, and then he becomes old. So the whole point is that I think Missy had to do with Jodie Whittaker's appearance because Missy grabbed his hand and implanted a subconscious thing in his head about a woman. Boom, he's a woman. I honestly believe that. But anyway, the point is that if the 4th Doctor encountered Doctor 26, 27, 28, and 29, and then doesn't remember it, if they're doing a time duel, it's in his subconscious. Morbius will see those Doctors.
Because he's sure how many lives have
maybe he'll see it, but then forget it. That's the whole point. Is that the Morbius Doctors could be future Doctors. I know they're not Morbius incarnations. I'm just saying.
No, but yeah, he's
saying,
just yeah.
you know what I'm saying? The doctors we've seen.
Hang on.
The images.
The problem with that is you can't make those doctors future doctors, because obviously Philip Hinchcliffe doesn't look like how he does back then when they did all that. And those people with those faces are no longer alive. Half those people in that lineup are not alive anymore. So
you can make it that a whole bunch of doctors were trapped in the past without the TARDIS and were basically implemented in the state and whatever it is, living, doing things back in that time period. So it could be sort of like a third doctor trapped on Earth, but they're in the 12th century, 13th century, 14th century, catching up to whenever the TARDIS shows up.
By that logic, you're accepting that they are past doctors anyway.
I'm not saying that they are past doctors. I'm just saying that because I don't acknowledge that exists, but whatever. My whole point is that if you are going to explain that they are doctors, they would be future doctors in the past, not past doctors before first doctor.
Yeah, but that's a get out clause for you.
Remember the 10th Doctor? He's just in the freaking audio for crying out loud. What do you mean? Like he has the memory in there somewhere. Like I don't understand.
It's just difficult.
Right. Problem being is like he could have made the incarnations up because he's super smart, and Morbius is not as smart. I agree with that. He could be the people we've met in the past that are historical figures that he just makes it like it's him and shit. I mean, I agree with that.
But then you have to look at Morbius, because Morbius is a Time Lord that lived a long time before the Doctor was ever born, shall we say? So
he didn't leave. Where the fuck did he go? He stood on fucking Gallifrey the time, and then he went off to one fucking thing he did. Right? It's not like he traveled all over the fucking universe. Right? He got stuck on fucking Karn. He became a fucking Frankenstein monster shit, and that was it. What the fuck has he seen in life? Doctor's been all over the fucking place. Been out of the universe, in the universe.
Yeah, but for Morbius to be on Karn, Morbius was a warmonger. He rose an army to defeat the universe, to try and control the universe. And he lost on Karn. He lost. So he's been around. He's been around. So we know that.
But he hasn't been where the Doctor's been. Nobody is traveling in time more than the
Doctor. You can't really say that.
Listen, we're not talking about Big Finish.
No, but I'm saying that you can't just say that the Doctor is the only Time Lord that's left Gallifrey and traveled over the universe.
No. I didn't say he was the only Time Lord that left Gallifrey. I said he was the only Time Lord that traveled in time more than anybody else. If you judge the Name of the Doctor episode, that he's been traveling so much, the fucking whole goddamn fucking time fixture thing fucking appears, that fucking fucks up everything.
Yeah, but that's just down to problematic situation. But at the end of the day, right, what we're talking about is essentially Jodie. Is she going to be gone by Christmas or not? And you're saying, I don't know, because of this COVID thing. I just think that there's far too much things going on where
a lot of people misunderstand what I'm saying.
Yeah,
this isn't what Matrix Lord 212 wants. Okay, this is fucking reality, and this is the news. I don't get what I want, so I want Chibnall gone. It ain't happening, right? If I get the news saying he's doing fucking series 13, 14, 15, I'm not happy about it, but I gotta fucking report it, right? Yeah. I'm not gonna hide it. I'm not gonna hold on to it. I'm gonna fucking report it, right? So Jodie Whittaker flat out said that she is got one more season. BBC flat out said Chris Chibnall and Jodie Whittaker are series 13. Flat out.
Yes, so especially, but
no fucking speculation. This is no fucking rumor. You have the motherfucking BBC say, "Hey bitches, Jodie Whittaker's the fucking Doctor, and Chris Chibnall may fucking hate his guts, but this motherfucker is the showrunner, and they're fucking there." Series 13. There is no room for error with that. There's no speculation, no rumor. It doesn't fucking matter.
Yes, but that's fine. We got a lockdown for Series 13. There's nothing to say.
Yeah, sadly, that's just the actors due to COVID.
Yeah, But there's nothing to say that she's there for 15, 14, 15.
I didn't say 15. I never said 15. Never. No, you see my video. I said there was a contract extension for Series 14 that she signed, but I never said 15. I said that she didn't want to sign 15 because it's so fucking far in the future.
Hang on. Where did you see this? Where did you see this signed contract thing where she signed on for? Because I've not seen it. No one's seen it. Where's the proof of that? Where's the proof of that though? Where is it?
You have to wait. You have to wait like you always waited when I said shit.
No, wait, hang on.
Damn that son of a bitch.
Yeah, but you're stating something that there's no proof of. So you can't.
How many times have I say things and it comes true? How many times? All the time.
That's a different thing altogether. That's wishful thinking.
You don't like that, but it's true. You don't like it.
It's only going to be true if I see a written statement saying she's going to do 14.
Okay, so then how about this? When it happens, then you're going to fucking announce it on me.
Yeah, but right now
you're going to flat out say.
Yeah, but all I'm saying is, don't
Matrix 422 is right.
No, but yeah, but hang on. Don't say something that you can't really back up. Yeah.
What do you mean? Of course, I say shit I back up all the time.
No, but we understand Series 13 here. But don't say she signed off for 14 when there's nothing saying that she has. It's just rumor.
You want it? Fine, whatever.
So you got. I'm not having a go. I'm just saying. I'm just asking.
I know.
So you're.
Why don't we focus on? Hold on. Why don't we focus on your Christmas stuff? Let's focus on something we're closer to. Let's focus on Christmas. That's January. Whatever.
All right. Go on then. Go on.
Let's focus on that shit.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We can do that.
Jodie Whittaker is not regenerating at Christmas or New Year's. Of this, no 2020 Christmas or 2021 January 1st, she's not regenerating.
Okay.
Let's get that out of the way, first of all. Right? Let's just get that shit out of the way. I don't give a fuck who's elected. I don't give a fuck who take over. This shit's in motion already. It's set. It's going. It can't be canceled.
Would it be funny if it was that way and then it was that guy that you spoke about the other day? What's his name? Fox, whatever his name is.
First of all, listen, here's the thing. You have to understand. I love Philip Morris. Don't get me wrong. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You have to understand this, right? I don't know if Chris Chibnall, what he did to him, if he pissed him off, if he flipped him the bird, if he fucked with his missing episodes. I don't know what happened, but I've been tracking the story, and I told you his Twitter thing changed dramatically at a certain date, and from posting every couple of days, it was like fucking 10 or 20 a day or some shit. Went crazy, right?
Well, it's nothing unusual in that.
Again, I can't go again. I'm not going against him because you know what? I can't stand Chris Chibnall myself, right?
Right.
If I would side with Philip Morris and I would say, okay, he probably did piss off Philip Morris, okay? But I don't personally stop posting all kinds of bullshit because I'm angry at Chris Chibnall, right? Yeah. Like, I don't put fake shit out there like, oh my God, Chris Chibnall like pissed off his wife and she beat the shit out of him because she didn't like the child, and then he's leaving and shit, right? Like, I don't post shit. But come on now. Lawrence Fox is Billy Piper's ex-husband, right? What the fuck did this guy ever do? Ever. That would make me say, wow, he's going to be... You can think up a better shit. But, all right, if Phil Morris is trolling his own fan base and trolling everybody, you could come up with something a lot better and believable than fucking Lawrence Fox. Because Lawrence Fox is like the doorman or some shit. Like, he's not going to be fucking Doctor Who at all. He's not going to be the 14th Doctor. Let's just face fucking facts. Ever. The shit could be fucking going out of business and he would never be the Doctor. Ever. Ever. And anybody that says it, problem being, am I right or am I wrong? The fucking guy is not anything. Fucking anything. You could think up a better fucking thing to try to fucking lie to the people. Like, you really want to take the piss, you could think of a different person that could really fuck up and do well in the role. But that's not believable. You know? And another thing that bothers me, listen, all the people that want Jody gone and Chibnall gone, I want Chibnall gone, right? All the people, why are you teasing them? You're hurting their feelings, man. They want her gone, right? They want her gone. You're breaking their fucking heart.
You know what
right?
the problem is? The problem with why people.
I know he's not. Maybe the next
the problem why people are acting against Jodie the way they are is because I think, personally for me, she was the wrong woman for the part. The wrong woman. Doesn't matter. I'm not saying there shouldn't be a woman doctor. She was the wrong choice to play the doctor for me. The wrong choice. They should have got a stronger actress to play the doctor with a bit more gazump to her.
If they brought in Ruth early, would you think that she would have been the best one? Because if you think about it, Ruth's mental thing is how the doctor should be.
Yeah.
Jodie is more like, oh, maybe you should go on and try it yourself.
You know how I always felt about a woman being the doctor. I was totally against it. Totally. I'm not gonna lie.
So does K9.
You've seen the reveal. You've seen how pissed I was.
Yeah.
Look, I have to admit, that's the way I was. I couldn't stand it. That's the way I was. I'm not gonna lie for the public. People watched it. They know. But after a while, I was like, all right, it was implemented. The Corsair and Missy. At some point in time, the doctor would be a woman. Okay, whatever. But
right, I just sent you a little Radio Times snippet about how the Morbius doctors are explained. There you go. You can read that. You can read that at your ledger.
I will read it later.
Yeah, you can read
but anyway, look, here's the thing. It took 450 Real Whovians casts for me and my fan base and everybody to try to woo me into warming up to Jodie, because I was like anti-Jodie. I was anti-female doctor, anti-Jodie. You could just watch the cast and be like, oh shit, Matrix Love really fucking cursed and flipped out, right?
Yeah,
I was really, damn it. I know, but Scott knows you with me every fucking time, mostly, right? Mostly on every cast. They send me clips of her, Christopher Eccleston. They're like, she's a great actress, Matrix Lord. You'll like her. And then I saw the clip. Here's the thing. You have to blame the writing, right? If we were given an opportunity where we got to see Jodie shine under a different showrunner, right? And she still sucked, right?
Then
I could honestly say there's no hope, right? With her, right?
The problem with people, though, people always blame the script. You can't just lay on the script, because the script has got to be acted out by the actress or the actor. If they can't make the script come to life, then they're
here's the thing. The showrunner is directing her how her doctor's supposed to be. So if he's telling her she's not allowed to watch anything. If he's telling her all this shit, and then when she is done with the season and she watches it anyway because she's not ordered to do anything when she's not working, that's a different story. But like, look at Colin Baker, right? You guys, everybody told me, listen, Matrix Lord, you don't even know he's awesome on Big Finish, right? And I listened to shit on Big Finish, and I loved it, right? I fucking loved it.
Yeah,
with him on Big Finish, I listened to shit. And I'm like, oh shit, why couldn't we have this back then? Right? Totally different, right? Totally better. What are you laughing about?
I'm just laughing at the comments in the comment section. People are just going a bit doolally, man. It's funny. But go on, yeah.
But everybody's like, oh, you got to listen to Colin Baker on Big Finish. And I'm like, oh shit, okay. The Trial of the Value, right? It was the Trial of the Value, and then it was something else. I listened to a whole bunch of Light at the End, right? And there was a few other ones I was listening to. I was like, oh shit, it's pretty cool. But no, I want to see her. I just want it to be fair. I want to see her acting with a different coach, different writer, different this. And if I see that, and if I see she is still not better, then that's it.
Well, yeah, but by you saying that though, we still got her with Chibs for season 13. It's going to be the same. It's going to be the same stuff. So
here's the thing. I honestly, I could be wrong, and I am wrong sometimes. I'm not right 100% of the time, but I would like to think that Chris Chibnall is trolling everybody, and before he leaves, he resets it back to the way it was. And it's enough. This Timeless Child is all bollocks and bullshit. I honestly envision the Doctor fighting the Timeless Child like the villain of the series, of her series.
Yeah.
And defeating the Timeless Child. And it just be totally, I mean, just think about this. She believes that she's the Timeless Child. Then she encounters the Timeless Child, which could technically be her past self. Now she has to battle that person and possibly kill the person somehow, which would erase her. But she has to do it anyway. That could be some dramatic shit that I would like to see. And then you find out, well, she wasn't a doctor in the first place. Who the fuck was she? You know? But I know that we're going to, I mean, what does the comment say?
Yeah, but you're only having the problem with the Timeless Child because it's ventured into a territory that it shouldn't have touched. That's all it is. Doctor Who as a show is always
First Doctor's always been the first Doctor. There's nobody before the first Doctor.
For us, because we only met him
That's
on TV.
Bullshit.
For us, we don't know what he was beforehand.
Bullshit. It doesn't make any sense. Why the fuck is a TARDIS there with Ruth? It doesn't make any sense.
Well, yeah, that's the one sticker
Doesn't
thing.
make fucking sense. This is like the fucking morons on Star Trek trying to say they've never had fucking non-binary characters and not fucking transgender characters, and yet fucking get Riker dating this fucking girl, and then they want to chop all bits and pieces off and just make her fucking like a mannequin and shit. And then they do, and it's like, oh shit, like that happened. I remember seeing that. That's a Mandela effect.
What if the TARDIS that we've seen at Totter's Yard as a police box has always been a police box, even when Jodie had it? Not Jodie, even when Joe Martin's Doctor had it, it's been a police box.
Okay.
So
first of all,
hang on, and it only got stuck when it landed at Totter's Yard.
That's nonsense. Nonsense.
Why not? Why can't I be permissible?
Can't be. Nonsense. William Hartnell was always the first Doctor. Poppycock.
For us, yes, I agree with that. For us, he's the first one we've ever met. We don't know the ones before.
The whole point was he took the TARDIS and he ran away. It was the first Doctor, and nobody else. His granddaughter did. Man.
No, we only count him as the first because he's the first.
No, the original, you may say.
Yeah, but yeah, any Doctor can lie. The Doctor lies, remember?
Tell him, bro. God damn.
I'm only winding you up. Come on.
Thank you.
But,
okay, listen.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the thing. Gallifrey shouldn't be in the Pocket universe. It escaped. It got out of it. So the fact that the Master fucking killed them all in there is a fucking paradox. It shouldn't be. They're out of it. They're at the end of time. And they're not in there anymore. Why would you go back in? They wanted to get out. Why would you go back in?
Yeah, that is a bit of a paradox because.
So in other words, let's just say Sasha Dewan, Master. Like, his Master just leaves Gallifrey in the Pocket universe, whatever. And fucking, he just kills everybody. Fucks up the whole fucking timeline like a ripple. Whole fucking shit's fucked up. Affects the doctors and everything. It was all course fucking space and time. Doctors regenerating into different doctors. Shit's fucked up. That would be the only thing to explain what the fuck has happened.
Like I said in the past, I still think this is either an Omega or I can see it more as a Rassilon plan to screw with the Doctor due to the fact that he pretty much kicked the Doctor off, kicked the Rassilon off of Gallifrey. Right. And I can honestly see Rassilon finding somebody, either a mutual villain or brainwashed them, had them go through all this stuff and create the exterior of the TARDIS, and in order to screw with the Doctor enough to keep him and the Master feuding with each other, he comes back in, retakes Gallifrey, and then that way, when the Doctor actually and the Master comes back to Gallifrey, it's like, well, Doctor, Now your time's up. I can see this.
Well, where's the moment? Why isn't the moment around to stop the master? Maybe the moment's fucking with the master, making him think he fucking killed him.
Wait. With this thing with the master saying that Jodie's the timeless child, what would he gain by lying about it if it isn't true? What's the proof of that?
Okay, 1 second. He's assuming.
Screwing
right?
with the doctor.
He's assuming she's the timeless child, right? Because it's something in his head he would fucking hate, right? There's no video footage connecting her to connecting William Hartnell's doctor to this. There's nothing that exists.
Well, until they come back with Thursday 13 and continue on with it, we'll get the answers from that.
The master said he was half human. He's not fucking half human. Now that would be contradictory too.
Maybe he's half human.
Because we got the Daleks of Manhattan. We've got the second Doctor. Yeah, the second Doctor. I keep forgetting the name of it. Where they try.
Why does Cybermen remember the master at all? How many fucking adventures did the master or Missy control the Cybermen? This guy is supposed to have all the fucking knowledge in Cybermen existence in this fucking thing, this symbiote thing, and he can't fucking remember that. Oh shit. This is the fucking master and shit. We tried to kill him before in fucking Dr. Falls and shit because they changed the setting to the Time Lord.
Are you talking about the lone Cybermen?
Yeah, how could he not know who the fucking master is?
Well, maybe he does. He just doesn't choose to talk about it.
You don't even know who the fuck the doctor is. Like, they had fucking timestamps and shit that recorded every face of the doctor. That, like, how could the Cybermen not know who the fucking doctor is? You had Mr. Clever that fucking knew who he was because when they erased the minds of the Cybermen,
and Mr. Clever even said that he could actually tell that he's hiding something and that he's not even half human.
Right, but when the doctor erased everybody's memories of him, right? But then when Mr. Clever happened, he saw in the doctor's brain every single encounter with the Cybermen. So he reset it and he put it to the Cybermen. This guy fucking is our greatest enemy, and he erased this. So we got to remember this shit, right? But this guy, he had no clue. How do you have a voiceover narration in the beginning of the episode? Like, I'm the last of the fucking Cybermen. No, you got two Juchadells right next to you, first of all. So you're not the last asshole. But then, right? Obviously, the Cybermen don't think he's anything fucking special because they kept from him that there's a fucking ship in space with 1 million fucking Cybermen. So fuck this guy. This guy's full of shit. He ain't shit. He wants to be shit. He ain't shit, right? So you have a narration like, "Oh, I'm the last of the Cybermen," and then there's a fucking ship up there with 1 million. That's the writing sucks ass. Okay, sucks ass. You ran out of money doing the thing, so you got the Christmas lights Cybermen heads to be fucking spaceships. They were Christmas lights. Give me a fucking break, okay? You ran out of money. Give me a break. Then who's this fucking Space Moses? Was he supposed to be around? That was a fucking... Supposedly he sent what back in time? So who the fuck is he? Why is everybody sending everything back in time? Like, what's happening, first of all? Captain Jack's involved with running from whoever, mentioning the Alliance, right? Then you got this fucking Space Moses had sent the fucking symbiote fucking Cyberman thing back into... What's happening? Could somebody fucking explain this script?
They lost
because the script is
it sounds to me like when writing it, they lost their train of thought, thinking, "Okay, this would be a good idea for this," but then in mid thing, let's just put it in. Granted, we're gonna have this set for maybe a future 13th, 14th, whatever season, but I've got it now, so let's use it.
And why do you have now? You have multiple TARDISes around all over the fucking place.
Yes, that's another thing. How is it that if Gallifrey was totally destroyed by the Master, how is it that TARDIS is still working?
And another thing too, if you killed all the Time Lords, you saved bodies for what?
Yeah, that's a bit weird.
What?
If he killed the Time Lords,
I started to save some bodies, and then how could? If the person is dead, so you're saying the person's dead, but the regeneration energy is still in the body? It should be gone. It should be gone. That doesn't make any sense.
They shouldn't work that way.
It should be gone, right?
Yeah.
So
They
So
could be in
now
the
we have the TARDIS on Earth that's parked as a house, right?
Yeah.
So wait a minute. The Master's TARDIS is on Earth because he was stuck in in that dimension, right? So you got
Oh, yeah.
Master's TARDIS is chilling on Earth somewhere. You
Yeah.
have the TARDIS that dropped off Yaz is there, right?
Yeah.
And you got Jodie's TARDIS, right?
And the TARDIS that Jodie used, the tree one, she used that to get back
Right.
to her TARDIS.
And
Yep.
you got fucking the Master's just got another one. Another one.
And you got the Ruth one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you've got the roof one as well. There you go. The
Right.
world is little TARDISes.
So, like, if you're going to take a Time Lord and burn their ass because you don't want nobody having their DNA, why can't you burn the TARDIS? Like, why would you just leave TARDISes around? Like, wouldn't that be a fucking fucked up shit if somebody was able to get in the TARDIS and start fucking crazy fucking shit up? Like, honestly, you're leaving TARDISes all over the place? That's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Hunt the TARDIS. If you find one, it's yours.
Oh, I lost the TARDIS, but you got another one, Doctor, right over there, the tree. Oh, you got this one too. Like this is like TARDIS Walmart. It's everywhere.
TARDIS Mart.
Oh, but like, you realize how shitty? First of all, the haunting of Diodati, right? I really liked that shit, right?
Yeah,
I really did. I enjoyed it, right? But then we got shit after that. He never measured up. The trailer was more exciting than what we actually got.
And he was wiped out just like that. He was wiped out just like that with Marcus anyway.
But the whole point is that she said to the Master, "You're full of shit. I'm not going to listen to you," but he made her listen to her anyway. But why would she believe that if she just said he's full of shit? Why would she believe any fucking thing he says? He's fucking crazy. He kills himself.
But it's too elaborate a lie to make. It doesn't make any sense. Why would you make that kind of elaborate lie? What's the point?
It's not that he's lying. He believes the shit to be real, and it's not real.
But it's in the Matrix. You got it from. So
no, it's not in the Matrix. It's not. It doesn't connect the dot. It doesn't connect her to that. But again, how many times did we see the Matrix get fucking fucked up? The Valyard had the key to the Matrix when we last saw him. He was fucking shit up. He made things look like the Doctor committed genocide. And the Doctor didn't commit genocide.
Okay, so when she was given the Matrix, so when she was given the Matrix a blast of a mental blast, right? Why is it then that she can recall all those faces, the Morbius faces in her head if they don't belong to her?
I don't know why she had a fucking moment like that. Like just scanners or some shit. Like I don't. What was she trying to do? Like I don't know. Like I like, bullshit in there though. Like, god damn, bullshit in there. Like literally bullshit in there, and nobody fucking talks about ever.
Well, we're still talking about it even after however long that episode ended.
People were having fucking t-shirts. First of all, does this make any fucking sense? Right? The Time Lords watch over the universe, right?
Yes.
If wouldn't they stop that fucking portal from allowing other fucking beings from coming into our universe to take them over? Because obviously, if that kid came through the portal, her mommy and daddy can regenerate too. So why wouldn't you just break the fucking portal apart and shut that shit down? Why would you just leave it up there? Like, hi, you gonna come see us? The Time Lord anybody else time traveling. Remember that? How they made a big fucking scene and they were like, "Oh, nobody else could do this shit," and Santaran's gonna try, "No, we can't have that," and the Daleks, like whatever, right? But you leave a fucking portal open where this kid's like, la, 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 I'm walking around and I got this cool robe and this cool thing.
Yeah, but you have to remember, at that point when that portal opened, the Time Lords weren't Time Lords. They were just.
I know that, but even after they should have shut that shit.
Maybe it
would close down between the time in which the kid showed up and they became Time Lords.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: the woman is so upset. Oh my God, my adopted child's dead, right?
But she goes on and she keeps killing them.
This is the example of shitty fucking writing, that he has no idea about a mother's love, right? So this fucking guy is writing about how a woman's supposed to feel about her child, and he's having her fucking stab it to death. And like, she just was emotionally crippled that the kid was gonna die. So the first thing she does is she pokes her with a stick, electrolod, and kills her fucking. Why would that ever happen? And why would the Time Lords allow, like, why would the society that she built up not be against that shit?
Because, right, think about us, right? If an alien comes to Earth, right, what's the first thing we do? We go and we want to dissect it and understand it and find out where it comes from. And all
why would that be the first thing we do? Dissect it. Maybe you want to dissect it.
No,
why can't we talk?
It's common knowledge that it's called.
Not everybody would do that, but
yeah,
like, honestly,
if you capture an alien and you want to study it and find out how it works and how it ticks.
Why don't they study the portal? Like, this is what I don't understand, right? They built this whole society around her, right? So wouldn't they think that more of her would be a threat to that society? Wouldn't they shut it down? Like, I don't understand.
But nobody else would come through that portal, as far as we understand it.
How the fuck would they know that? They went to shut the antimatter thing down when Omega's like fucking sending shit out there. They want to shut that shit down.
And remember, take or whatever name is, take two or whatever bloody name is.
That's a fucking, who's that bitch? That's all bullshit.
Tecteo. She traveled far and wide before she reached that place where the girl was found. That wasn't like next door. That wasn't like next door to Gallery. That was.
Why would you build a society that can't interfere, and then you create a society that can interfere? A secret society. How did that take any fucking sense?
The whole interference stuff came after they became Time Lords.
Yeah.
She created that rule, right? So if she was against something she created, why create it in the first place? If you created the rule that we can't interfere, but then you go underground and you created the rule that you can interfere, this is a fucking paradox. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, no, because that happens even here for us. Well, you got the CIA here, you've got the MI5 here. They do the same thing, so it's no different.
Talking about the same schmuck that made the rule in the first place. That schmuck made it we can't interfere. Then she's going in the basement. We can't interfere. Are you fucking up crack or what?
Okay. Problem being the division was an early start of the CIA. That's why the division was there. That's the early start of the CIA. Then came the CIA.
The portal is still up because the fucking master went right through the shit or whatever. He went and appeared around there like they're using the portal's energy for something. But the portal's still fucking there.
We don't know that yet, though.
Portal was right in the fucking time we're talking about. Right there.
No, after the child was deposited, we don't know what happened to the portal after that. We didn't go.
Episode.
Yes, but after the girl was taken back to Gallifrey, we don't know. Huh?
Still open.
All right, it's still open, but it's miles away, and it's not interfering with anybody. Otherwise, we would have known by now.
When mommy and daddy be like, "Where's my fucking kid?"
Maybe, okay, how about this? On the Star Trek thing episode, City on the Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or even that.
City on the Edge of Forever.
What if those portals they shift? So it hadn't yet shifted back into our to
like
our
you're saying, Land of the Lost, with like it just like.
It randomizes stuff because remember they couldn't
went through
the child when she stepped through. It just happened to be on the same universe signal as ours, and it takes a while for it to come back around to.
Why don't they just say that fucking she was a fucking Gallifreyan from an alternate universe? Like there's two Gallifreys.
Yeah,
that does. I would agree with that. That's
an interesting thing.
Yeah, that confused me.
Ooh, here's this thing. When they walk through that little portal, how do we know they didn't step into that alternate?
We're trying to explain shit.
I know he doesn't.
It's basically shit. We're trying to explain shit, bullshit, bad writing. You can't explain shit, right? It stinks. It does. This shit stinks. We're trying to explain it. We don't even know if Chibnall could fucking explain it.
Oh,
You know, I'm getting fucking anxiety talking about this shit. I'm still trying to figure out if the Doctor regenerates into a goldfish and is in a bowl, what will happen?
Should just be swimming around forever.
Right? Like that. I honestly think Russell T Davis is taking the piss at Chibnall with that shit. Taking the piss. This is no. The Doctor's not going to be.
All I know is that what with Chibnall writing the Timeless Children's story or introducing it, he's got a plan for it. So we just have to wait until
well, first, like I mean, we got the Drapes started this shit. Like I talked, like my sheets are not talking to me about Thomas Child or anything. I don't know about their club table, fucking talking shit. He's on crap drinking. So I want to know what he's drinking because I know Moffat gave him some drinks to get the job. So like, try this shot. Like what the fuck, dude? You didn't even know what it was, and then you just get la 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 running around. It's like now you want to have T-shirts of her and shit. And then you're like, hey, let's just get every race there is. Asian, this. It's like, whoa.
Someone agrees with you that the Timeless Child could be the Master. I don't see how that would be.
That's why he don't give a fuck about killing everybody. Because they try to kill him all the time. Or the Ronnie. Ronnie loves scientific experiments. She'll rip your legs off and shit. She'll smile at you. Like, honestly.
But you do understand why Tech2 did that, though?
No, not really. Like,
it's just he's trying to understand how. Yeah, but all she's doing is trying to understand how a child
just Christian love kids.
He didn't murder the child, to be honest. Let's be honest.
Christian will have children.
I had no idea. By the looks of it, probably not.
Time. Bad wolf. Does Chris Chibnall have children?
If he does, they probably disowned him.
If anybody can answer this question, does Chris Chibnall have children?
Why would that be a question, though?
Because if you have a child or children, right, you would know how a parent is, or you would know how a mother is, and you wouldn't be writing
Yeah, but this is science fiction. It's not real life. We don't go by those rules when we're writing.
When you're writing science fiction, you have to have shit make sense, and it doesn't make sense.
What? Okay. She found a child. She wants to understand how the child can change his body and change his
and moaning and screaming that her kid is dead. She finds the kid.
Well, she goes back again and kills him.
So why would you kill your kid if you were just upset that your kid died, but your kid regenerated?
Adopted kids.
How would she know that the kid had more regenerations? She wouldn't know. She wouldn't know if she killed the kid if the kid would come back.
It's called trial and error.
But she wouldn't know if the kid came back, so why would she risk killing the kid again?
Well, she did it once, yeah, and the child regenerated.
Didn't the child accidentally die one time?
One time, but she doesn't know if there's a limit.
Then, no, she doesn't. But they imposed a limit because they realised that this child is endlessly.
She doesn't know. No, she doesn't know. So what if the kid didn't come back?
But then that's what happens to all when you do those sort of works in scientific terms. You lose out sometimes.
But you don't do experiments on your fucking kid.
But she's not her kid. She's an alien child that she found.
Oh, she's adopted. So you're saying it's different that she didn't give birth to the kid. Now we're going to a whole nother fucking shit. Now you're saying adopted shit don't count.
It's an alien child.
It's her kid, though. It's her fucking kid.
No, she took it.
She was adopted.
Found her. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether it's her kid. She took it under her wing and she decided to see what to do with this child.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what they look like, what color they are. They're your kid, though.
Yeah, but the child is not Gallifreyan, of Gallifreyan origin. It's from
mean, what does that fucking mean?
It means that you what?
Because it's not fucking Gallifreyan, she could just fucking kill it?
But she was experimenting, not killing it.
Oh my god.
The first time it happened, it was
Why would you do that?
Then she wanted to, then she went in there to see if she could adapt it to her own people.
You said she's an explorer, right? She
Yeah.
knows that there's aliens, right?
Yeah.
So she's a fucking racist pig.
No. She hates everybody.
Wait a minute. What do you mean?
Hang on. Let's put it this way: if it wasn't for Tech-2 doing those experiments, you wouldn't have Time Lords.
That's bullshit. Because I don't believe that any. I don't believe any of that.
You wouldn't have to. You wouldn't have Time Lords. You wouldn't have Time Lords. Full stop. There wouldn't be.
I don't believe anything that's in the Matrix because the Valiant altered it already. I don't believe any of it. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. So you're saying that she thinks she's superior and all aliens. She's a racist. She's an alien racist. That she adopted the kid, but the kid's not good enough because she's not Gallifreyan, so she's gonna kill it.
No, you'll be something. You're putting it in a situation where it doesn't. You're putting it in a situation. It doesn't. All she's done. Look, the kid fell from a cliff, and she thought, oh fuck me, the kid's dead. But
no, she didn't say fuck me. She was crying and shit. She was miserable and shit.
Yeah, no, and then all of a sudden the kid goes, and she
all right.
And then when you see that sort of thing, right, coming from your kid that you love, then you go, right. I need to understand why this has happened.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You'd be like, that's my kid. He's better. Okay, that's it. You don't poke your kid. No, you don't.
Well, like I said, if she didn't poke the kid, you wouldn't have the time off that we got today, or had.
I don't believe that. I don't believe the Matrix. It's a lie. It's baloney. It's baloney.
Oh God.
The Valiant fucking fixed that shit. The Valiant made it like, oh, this motherfucker killed off. Committed genocide. We need to kill the doctor and take his regenerations and give it to me.
So you're saying that the Doctor's darker self, the Valiant, is the one that's doing all this crap?
No, I'm saying that if the Valiant could alter the Matrix, anybody could alter the Matrix.
Yeah, I suppose so. But why would it be in the Matrix anyway for the Master to find so easily? What's the point of it?
The Valiant can't stand the fucking Master.
It could be a trap. Think about it.
Valiant hates the fucking Master.
In the Matrix, and
even
like
when
here's the
situation.
All right.
You had the Doctor be fucking evil when the Master's evil. So what the fuck happened then? The Master's like, fuck this guy, because if he's evil, I'm gonna undermine that shit, and I'll be the hero, sure, but fuck this guy. He tells the Doctor, hey, this fucking guy, the Valiant, this is you, bitch. This evil bastard is more evil than me. You need to take care of that, okay? Because this guy was raining on his fucking parade, all right? It's going to do some fucking damage, all right?
Yeah.
Motherfucker's going to do some damage. The Valiant looked at him like, motherfucker, I'm going to fucking destroy you later. Looked at the Master with that fucking face. It's like, I'm going to fuck you up one day. So you know what? If this is the day that the fucking Valiant fucks him up and makes him believe he kills Gallifrey and makes him all this shit, fucking fantastic. Fantastic.
And that's a problem as well. The Master on his own couldn't have done that much damage to Gallifrey. No way.
Exactly.
No way.
He wasn't good enough.
It's not possible unless he had a whole of. Unless he decided with the Daleks and said, "Come on, let's go and blow up."
They see him. First of all, he wouldn't be sneaky about it. He'd be like, "I'm the Master. I'm coming." He'd be too loud. They would know he's coming a mile away, right? They would know he's coming a mile away. It would never fucking happen because he has to boast about it.
I suppose you could look at that ruins of Gallifrey as Gallifrey coming out of the Time War soon after they went into the Pocket Universe, and that's where the Master jumped in and went, "Hi guys, I'm gonna fuck you up."
I think Gallifrey is. You're gonna find out there's two Gallifreys. I think Rassilon did a lot of shit with the timeline when he kicked them off.
Well, there's more than one Skara, so why can't there be more than one Gallifreys? Well, you know.
Well, that's another thing. Skara was supposed to be destroyed, but now it's there. Why is it there? Why is it there? Why is Gallifrey destroyed? Maybe Listen, maybe there's multiple now. I mean,
yeah. I mean, there is a passage in one of the Doctor Who books that says that the Daleks created multiple Scaros anyway, just for safety bolt holes in case the original one gets done over.
Well, I don't know, but all I know is that all of a sudden the Daleks don't care about the timelines anymore. So there must have been some type of peace treaty established, some shit. True.
But then again, as we're understanding, that Gallifrey is in the Pocket Universe where the Master went to and fucked over with it. It doesn't make sense with the time with Gallifrey at the end of the universe, though. It doesn't make any sense. So
nothing makes sense at Tristan. We had a frog talking to the Doctor, and it's like the Doctor was proposing to a frog. The Doctor talked more passionately to the frog than the 10th Doctor talked to Rose Tyler.
Yeah.
The tongue almost came out. And her tongue almost touched the frog's tongue. I thought they were going to kiss. It was ridiculous. She's like, this, oh, frog, I want to be with you. Like, what is that? What is that? What is that?
I don't know. I have no idea what it is.
Problem being, do you agree with me? Did you think Jodie Whittaker's tongue was going to come out with the frog? Or she's like almost like proposing to it? Please. Please.
No, you're canon. That word, canon. You don't like that word, do you, canon?
Valyard, let me tell you something. Valyard had the key to the fucking Matrix, laughing his ass off when the shit ended, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who do you fucking think opened up the thing for fucking Dalek Khan to get it? That motherfucker. Okay? That motherfucker opened up the fucking timeline. He's chilling in there, controlling everything. Absolutely.
Do you think they would have? Do you think the Time Lords would have known that by now?
He was able to hide in there. So did the Master and all that too.
Why isn't there not a fucking statue in Gallifrey of Clara? If Clara's the one that convinced the Doctor not to push the button, and if they watched, they would know that. Why wouldn't they do everything they can for that bitch, knowing that she saved their fucking society?
Unfortunately, she's just a human girl. They have no idea.
She saved fucking Gallifrey $1 million bucks.
Mind you, I hope they get their TARDIS back because she's a thief. She stole that. They need to bring that back, man. Bring us back our TARDIS, dear, and me.
She's the reason why fucking time's fucked up. Traveling all over the fucking place.
Can we forget Clara already? Yes, we can.
Telling you right now, you got to think about this, right? Technically, the Gallifreyan Clara, has regenerations.
Technically, yes.
She could have been the Doctor's first wife that gave birth to children and whatever.
Don't even go. I don't want to think of Clara giving birth to the Doctor's babies. Ugh.
She could have been Romana. She could have been anything. She could have been the doll. She could have been.
I'm Romana, but my true name is Clara. Please, really?
Listen, didn't Russell T Davies say that he wanted Lady Christina del Souza to be Romana with the chameleon arch that she didn't know, and that was they were hinting at that they worked out.
That was in the original transcript of what they were going to do.
Supposed to be Romana, and he didn't want her to know.
But they left in that bit where Tennant goes, "You look Time Lord." So that was a hangover.
But he never refuses people to join him in the TARDIS.
Yeah.
But he definitely did because he knew that was fucking Romana. He didn't want her to die or whatever. She was definitely Romana.
What?
Definitely.
Romana was diamond. So she's a diamond thief now, is she? Oh Christ!
I mean, she gave the technology to cat people. Why not? Whatever.
Yeah.
Right? Time Lord, she gave them technology. Right?
Anyway, let's get back on track. So, what we've got to look forward to is the big, end of year special. I'm not going to say Christmas or New Year. End of year special with the Daleks, Captain Jack, and obviously we've got to see how does Jodie get out of Sharda prison, the prison of Sharda.
First of all, we don't even know. Here's the thing. We've had bits and pieces of the music composer that hinted that this takes place before The Timeless Child, meaning that this is a direct sequel to the fucking previous special. So we don't know if this is going to have anything to do with.
Hang on, what do you mean? It's a direct sequel to? You mean from that one Dalek special? No, why?
Oh, he said something that this takes place before something. Now, did he slip it out? And also, Mandip Gill slipped something out that Romana was fucking excellent. Didn't Mandip Gill slip up that it might be a prequel to something?
I need to go back and find that transcript.
The problem being, do you remember that article where the music composer had said something that slipped, that the special takes place before something, or Mandip Gill had slipped also when she said something that it might take place before what was currently done? I don't know if you remember. Anyway, we'll find out.
We know that it was filmed before the end of the season.
That was the thing that Chris Chibnall had paid for extra security, remember?
Yeah.
And then he got fucking mad that the security were taking pictures of the Dalek like the little fucking fanboys. And the shit went everywhere. And he was fucking pissed, remember? He was fucking pissed. I remember that. I left my ass off with that shit. Oh, Dalek, look at this shit! Fucking idiots. You get paid to make sure you don't see that shit. And it's all over now. Thank you.
Interesting times ahead.
Romana was awesome.
I actually prefer Mary Tam's Romana over Lara.
Yeah, Mary Tam's my favorite Romana as well.
Mary Tam was my favorite Romana. She was.
I love them both, but I love Lara.
You like Lara? I can't stand her. She's a.
I had a crush when I was a kid. Maybe because she was blonde. I don't know.
She was stuck up and had no titties. That's all I remember about.
She was with Tom Baker for about 16, 17 months.
Yeah, and then he realized I made a mistake here. But yeah, Mary Tam, lovely, and she could rock all this.
She was also in the Vampire Circus.
Oh, I remember that. Long time ago. That's not
war with vampires before they are Daleks. Remember that? Time Lords?
Say again?
They were at war with the vampires before they were at war with the Daleks.
Yes, the Great Vampires.
What they called the Great Vampire War? The Great Vampire War? Or was it just
the Great Vampire War? Yeah. And they used bow ships and God knows what else.
Yeah.
So,
wasn't the doctor? Remember the doctor's friend that was a mechanic, Dax?
Drax.
Weren't they trying to hint that the mechanic in
Mum and Express?
Yes, wasn't they trying to hint that was him, like regenerated or hiding or something? Because the doctor never lets anybody fix the TARDIS. Other than he let Missy fix it, but he never let anybody look at the TARDIS.
Yeah, but this is New Who. The New Who changes things for their own.
No, but
yeah,
that was his friend probably. That was his friend.
If that was Drax, you would have thought they recognized each other, but before
that was it. Probably. No. He never let anybody in history look at the fucking entrance, other than, of course, like Rory was fixing it with him, or Missy, whatever. But
yeah. Damn. Drax. I like Drax. He was a good character.
I love Ronnie, but they don't really use her well in that fucking god awful fucking. Remember, like the stupid shit, like Leela was like looking like a fucking Woodstock hippie, and she's like, "Oh, she's cloned me."
Oh, you mean in Dimension in Time when I gave her?
That's not canon, right? Yeah. I don't think that's canon. That's not canon.
Let's be honest though. By that time, Louise.
Nobody knew what was wrong. They were all drunk. Nobody knew what the fuck was happening. Like, run over here, like, oh shit, run over here. Nobody knew what the fuck was happening. That was like a fucking mess. That shit.
Oh, is Tim Davis a new controller for the BBC?
Yeah, where have you been? I'm not even in the UK.
I don't know. I'm not after those sort of things. So we got a new BBC controller, and he's saying, "What about Doctor Who? That he wants to get rid of it." Is that what you said before?
That's on the list. Yeah, I know. Remember him? Shit. Didn't Mel's went with him, right? Traveling the universe.
Oh, Sabin good. Yes, she did. She went with him.
Yeah. We never even seen him fucking meet her and shit. They just talked about it. We never even seen that adventure, remember? Landing in her garden. Remember that? They never even had an episode of that. They just talked about it like, oh, it was there. Remember that?
You can't have everything. You can't film everything.
You can't film everything, but you know, leave Perry behind with a fucking over fucking size fucking screaming fucking. What kind of shit was that?
Who went on to be leader of the Eagle guys in Flash Gordon.
I was like, the Sixth Doctor just didn't give a shit. Just left her there. I was pissed about that. Pissed.
I love the Sixth Doctor, especially when
That's why they should. That's why what they should have did was they should have made it that she was fucking pissed at the Doctor. Yeah. She had a fucking kid named Madame Kavarian. Fucking fucking that was great. They would have made it that the mother was so fucking angry at the Doctor she talked shit to her kid, and her kid grew up hating the fucking Doctor, wanted to fuck with the Doctor. Fucking angry, and the mother died. Perry died being angry with the Doctor. That would have fucked crazy shit.
You know what? You should write a Doctor Who book, a Doctor Who story.
Yeah.
You really should. Because you know,
father's like, I'll give you whatever empire you want. You're fucking Kovarian and shit. Like it'd be like, oh shit. So whatever the Doctor did to Madame Kovarian pissed her off so much that she joined the church. She traveled back in time to fuck with him. What the fuck did he do to her? That's what I want to know. What the fuck? How bad was that? That you would fuck a woman scorned, fucking angry.
I reckon she was a time lady of some sort.
No way. He fucking pissed her off. She pissed her the fuck off.
Maybe
that's the shit I want to see.
Well, we'll have to ask Francis Barber.
I love Moffat, but then I can't stand when he don't fucking reveal shit. I always wanted to know who the fuck was the voice in the TARDIS. Never fucking said
shit. Oh yeah, silence will fall.
Yeah, that was fucking Omega. I bet you that was Omega. I bet you Omega channeled the energy from the antimatter universe to project Amy Pond's Ganger through outside the universe, because either that or a ship of Madame de Pompadour have enough energy to do that, because there is no energy to do that. To project the whole Ganger outside the universe.
The only person that said silence will fall was Prisoner Zero. So
the person that said that about Donna Noble has hardly any followers and is full of shit. What? You laughing at? At me? Oh, you watching something? Oh, okay. The person that said, I thought I was funny. The person that said that about Donna Noble has hardly any followers. Fucking bullshit, because she always loved men. She's always trying to hook up in the office when she's a temp. She wants to marry this guy. Like, that's bullshit. There's no evidence whatsoever that she's lesbian. Never entertain that shit. Yeah, there's not. Never entertain that shit. You can't just make people lesbians. Like, Tegan and Nyssa were not fucking lesbians.
No. Bullshit. No. They may have been friends, but as far as it was.
I mean, probably. Let me ask you a question. You can't just... People are straight or people that are straight. You can't just make, like, Tegan and Nyssa gay, right? I mean, do you agree with me or no? There was no evidence whatsoever they were together ever. No romance, no nothing.
I agree with that.
I mean, you would think that this is like, Adric! Like, maybe she liked him or some shit. Maybe he was the star. Maybe he was on straight or whatever, and he was mathematically, oh, God, he's so hot because he knows mathematics. I don't know.
Maybe this has been around the Doctor so long.
It looked like she fancied the Doctor and shit because she was a fucking wreck when she fucking left him twice and shit, but, like, he looked hurt.
in the audios, Nissa's got children, 3 children,
There you go.
one dead husband, and maybe another one. Another
Wait a
husband.
minute. Wait a minute. Thank you, Philip. Fucking thank you, bro.
That's in the.
I
That's,
love you.
yeah, but that's in the
Thank
audio. Yeah, but that's in the
Thank
audio.
you. You know why?
Why?
Okay. So you're saying that Russell T. Davis gave the finger to Big Finish Canada?
Not necessarily.
Yes.
But
Wait. Yes. You're saying that because what did he say in Sarah Jane, like farewell, like when she died and they had the funeral? Tegan and Issa together, right?
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, but
Big Finish isn't dead.
maybe they got together.
Oh shit!
I don't know. Maybe they had a brief.
Shit. So wait, Russell T. Davis thinks the Big Finish. Chibnall thinks the Big Finish, and Moffat. What does he think?
So you're dissing Big Finish like that?
No, I'm not dissing Big Finish. Russell T. Davis just canceled that whole Nissa storyline. 5 minutes.
What, by making Nissa a lesbian with
First of all, if you're a lesbian, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. That means you're not bisexual. That means that she had no children. She never had a man.
Maybe she was bisexual. Maybe she,
I don't know. I'm being healthy.
Maybe she was bisexual because I mean, by Big Finish standards, she had kids.
Listen, I watched the L Word. Okay, I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but you know,
that was funny. I love the L Word. That was great. Greatest fucking show ever. One of the greatest. All
right. No, but I think people misunderstood the wording of how they put
no,
T together.
Russell T. Davis said they're fucking.
No. I think you misunderstand.
Yes. Russell T. Davis is like
carpet. They arrive. No, what they're trying to say, they arrive as a couple to the funeral, not as a couple, but as.
Oh no, he did. Oh yeah.
Nah. Yeah, but Russell,
it's true.
No, but Russell's a bum burger, so he's going to do all that. He's going to do it.
Not even a little bit. No. Well, I don't care. It's just stupid. I mean, I don't know. I'm having a laugh.
Yeah. So let's just congratulate Joe Martin's doctor for outstripping Jodie's doctor by being the doctor that should be a doctor. That's all I say.
I just want to know if Joe Martin has a box in the TARDIS that says K9 Mark 5. Because if I see some shit like that, then I'm like, oh, fuck. She is a past doctor. What the fuck?
K9 Mark 5?
I'm just throwing numbers out there because
supposedly,
the guy gave him a whole bunch of K9s and he just chose them in TARDIS. Put him blocked away because, the 10th Doctor gave Sarah another K9. Fuck it, there you
go. I wouldn't mind seeing
Romana took K9 with her in the gates, right?
Yeah, Warrior's Gate. She took her with him.
And how many K9s were there? Yeah, so one K9 went with. Did one K9 go with Leela?
Yeah, the original K9 went with Leela to Gallifrey.
Right. Then K9's on Gallifrey. Then you had Romana took the second K9.
Yeah.
And then Sarah Jane got the third one from David Tennant.
That's right.
Yeah.
Doctor. That's right. So there'll be another Mark 4 somewhere.
Technically, Sarah Jane got the third.
Wait.
Sarah Jane got a third K9 from Tom Baker's Doctor. We sent it to her. Then that one got destroyed.
That was the third one, and then she got the fourth one from the 10th Doctor.
Yeah.
And then the fifth one is the one in the TV series, right?
What fifth one?
Oh, the one about with that new kid thing, that K9
TV series,
K9 TV series,
regeneration shit,
which looked so odd.
That one. Yeah,
it doesn't really matter. Now we're getting really.
I don't count that one because
now we're getting really like totally. Can we see the Jaggeroth appear again, please?
Who's in the what?
Jaggeroth. I want to see the Jaggeroth.
A Jaggeroth.
Jaggeroth. You don't want City of Death. You don't want to see the Jaguar?
Good thing.
City of Death. The Jaguar. Count Scorleone. Right. I want to see that again. No?
Oh, you want to see him again?
Absolutely. I love that. One of my fucking favorite shit. What are you talking about?
Nah, I wanted to bring back Sutek.
But didn't they show on the scroll in Egypt that the Jaguar was around with Sutek and they're like, fuck this guy and sent him away? Wasn't the Jaguar one of the ones that pushed them to fucking lock his ass up? He was on the fucking scroll. He was on the scroll.
Yeah.
That he was in Egypt.
It depends on what time of Egypt that was, though.
Come on. I mean, that would have been a fucking epic crossover if ever I saw one.
Well, the Jaguar against Sutek. Sutek would have killed him.
That bitch locked me up. Oh, I would have loved that shit. We'll love that shit.
Where I tread, I leave dust. I love that saying. Where I tread, I leave dust.
I love fucking home. That was fucking great. I could have been a god! He was the greatest shit ever, man. I fucking loved his ass.
Right. I need a cup of tea, so are we going to carry on with this one?
When do you want to go get tea?
Yeah, my mouth is getting like a bird cage.
Okay, I'm going to have some coffee.
Some coffee.
I made certain I went to QT before I came on here. So
what is it called? Cacafe? What do you call it? Trump does something cacafe or something?
Well, we can still have this stream. I've just got a nip over there. That's all.
Right. We are all Adric. Thank you for Adric making the ultimate sacrifice, planting his DNA so that the Jaguar exploded, and we are all Adric. Thank you. Thank you, Adric. Oh, so the Doctor created the human race. Okay. Anyway.
Did he?
Problem being, are we all Adric? I think so.
I don't see mathematics on my shirt, so I guess that's not me from that lineage. I could have said something really racist then, but I didn't.
So I know we're all Adric.
I restrained myself.
I know. I always said that. What? Tell Chip what? That we're all Adric? We are all Adric.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, I think this is shit not. He's gonna fucking. We're gonna see some weird shit like the Doctor's not the Thomas John and be like, oh shit! There's gonna be a battle. That's what I think. We are all Adric, problem being. Connect the dots, bro.
Yeah, because Adric crashed during the time of the dinosaurs, and then the Jaguar ship exploded, and boom.
Magnified Adric's guts, and we are Adric.
Yeah.
The Doctor created the human race. You know? Well, the Jaguar ship. Well, he made it happen that way, so. He didn't plant tomatoes. He planted humans. That's it. The Doctor created the human race. All right. I want to know why the 11th Doctor left that son of a bitch Angel in New York City. You realize how many fucking problems we have now because of that now. Why would he leave an Angel in New York? Jesus. That could have been the Valeyard right there. He could have left River. He could have came back to New York. He could have fucking exploded that fucking Angel like they teased it in fucking the series, like when he was in Amy Pond, that trailer thing. That was like foreshadowing. He should have fucking killed that fucking Angel.
What's foreshadowing? What?
And why didn't he kill the Weeping Angel? Fucking Daphne Pond or should have fucking did that shit.
Did you find the comic in a comic shop the other day?
No, it sold out of Time Lord Victorious. Yeah, dude.
So they sold out.
Pissed. It's good. I mean, I gotta try to buy it somewhere. It's gone.
It must be around.
No, there's different angels in class. There was a couple of angels in class. It was like what, 3 or 4 of them?
I think it's 4.
There was 4 angels in class. No, they were different angels.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm talking to TARDIS Tom.
Oh, sorry.
What about the Weeping Angels that was in the fucking TARDIS? Remember that? Does that mini-sode count as canon? What was it called? Going for the Gold? Remember that? There was a fucking Weeping Angel in the fucking TARDIS. No, I know. So that's just terrible. I know. So, was that canon? That's not canon, right?
I can't remember it.
The Weeping Angel in the TARDIS that stood in the TARDIS.
Where was that? When did that happen?
Going for the Gold was called, I think.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that.
Remember that? There was a Weeping Angel left in the fucking TARDIS.
Oh.
How could you not remember that?
How the hell they do? Why would they do that? Because that would just mean
that was canon, right? Where the fuck did it go? That was canon. Okay.
What else? Did you see the View from the Deep trailer for the animated DVD?
No.
Oh, they put out a little trailer for it today because it's coming out pretty soon.
Oh, we were food shopping. We were out.
Yeah. So from my point of view, it looks good. Look, the animation seems to be stepped up a bit more.
Are they put some shit in there like they did with Chibnall? Made them put shit in the last one.
We have no idea yet. We have no idea.
Chibnall made them put fucking Sasha Dewan's poster in there.
Yep. And
that's why fucking Philip Morris is pissed off. Is that why? Is that why Philip Morris is pissed off that Sasha Dewan's master was put into his fucking? Did he find that? Didn't he find that? Oh no! Oh no! They made an animated of it, right?
Yeah. It's only.
Is that why?
It's only a wanted poster of the. Yeah, but you have to remember time travel, mate.
No, it shouldn't be that bullshit. I want to buy my classics. I don't want to have that shit in there. I don't want new shit in there. I don't want. Don't do that. Like, is there a need to do that though? Like, do you really have to fuck it? So Chibnall, in other words, made them fucking alter a fucking classic episode to put his shit in there, right? Do you see any problem with that whatsoever? I see a problem with that. Problem being, you have a problem with that? I have a fucking problem with that.
I think it's a nice little Easter egg.
No, could you have a version of it that doesn't exist?
What? Yeah. What? Say again?
What do you think are the missing episodes apparently Philip Morris said are in this private collection? Let me ask you a question, TARDIS. Thank you. I have a problem with that. I have a problem with fucking Sasha Dewan's poster appearing in the fucking episode. Listen, no, don't get me wrong. I like Sasha Dewan's master, but I was never a fan when George Lucas is doing weird shit with the fucking special editions and all that shit. I'm sure, I don't know how you feel about that problem being, but malarkey with Guido,
yeah, I mean, when you do it in movies like that, that's up to your preference, whether you like it or not.
Wait, Chibnall was going to make them put shit in the episode. I'm not fucking getting.
Yeah.
Is he doing it again? He purposely did that in the last episode. Is he doing this again?
I don't know.
Do you know that if Chibnall was interfering with the classic episodes?
Why would Chibnall be interfering with classic episodes?
Then he made sure that fucking Sasha Dewan appeared in there, right?
That's not down to Chibnall. That's down to the people that wanted to make the animation. They just put that in as a.
I have the original one. I have the one where Han shot first. Yeah, he is. See, he is the one that fucking did it. Because it's from his fucking shit. See, fella? Problem being saying it.
Hang on, I can't see it.
Motherfucker made him do it.
Hang on.
He definitely is behind it. Absolutely. I know. He agrees with me, problem being. I fucking know. I'm pissed. saying that. I was all fucking ready. Come on. I'm not talking about the logo. I'm talking about the motherfucking Masters poster there. Sasha Rock. What the fuck? That's crazy shit.
Hang on, they put Delgado in there as well. So what's wrong with that?
So what? That's because he's pretty. So what?
Oh man.
Oh, shit.
You're really hard to please. You really are.
I'm very easy to please, dude.
Are you?
You buy me a Pepsi, I'm fucking yours. No, I'm very easy to please. Listen, man. I am very easy to please. I don't ask for a lot. Listen, but if I want my fucking classic episodes, I want my classic episodes. I don't want to see a fucking new logo on it. Maybe I'll get it with the new logo, okay? But I want to see not all. I don't want to see no fucking shit from Jodie's time and Chibnall's time in there. Like that's not allowed. Classic should remain classic. Don't put some weird shit in there. Don't put a pating in there. Make the pating the reason for something else. Don't start doing shit like that because I get annoyed with that. Okay?
Yeah.
Listen, I may be getting a pating Funko Pop. I like it, right? But don't put that shit in the classic episodes. All right? Don't start putting the fucking adipose in there. I'd be pissed. Sorry. I'm sorry, man. I don't fucking alter my shit. Keep the thank you. Keep the fucking crap out of the Fucking Lost episodes.
Ooh.
I mean it. I mean it, man.
I know it's true. You're right. But if it's small and I can't say that word. If it's small and insignificant, I can't say that word.
You know how fucking pissed I was when they said that Clara made him choose the TARDIS? I fucking lost my shit. That was ridiculous. I was fucking pissed at Doctor for that shit. Pissed. Fucking angry for a long fucking time.
Oh, by the way,
were you angry? I was fucking angry.
By the way, you know how you got struck by YouTube for eating a donut on your cast?
Oh, that was removed.
Am I going to get struck by eating a chocolate eclair?
Yes. Because donut lives matter. That's why. Yeah, dude, they are fucking doing a lot of shit with the classic episodes.
I know.
Yeah, see, you're angry about that too. Yeah. Fucking angry.
All right.
Yeah.
So what else? So what else? Yeah.
Victoria shit, right?
Yeah.
Is it the hype? Is it all the hype or no? Did you read it yet? The comic or it's tough.
It's not so much overhype. They're just for me. There's just too much of it. There's too much.
I got yellow flags for eating a donut on the air. They were pissed off. They were pissed off. They made a whole fucking stink, and then I got it removed a week later. Yes, a donut. Yes. They also flagged me for eating a cookie, right? And then remember, Scott, we tested it. We said the letters of the alphabet. They flagged that shit too. That was way back, but they removed it. Yeah.
Oh well.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
So
the other day I did. What did I do? 19 videos the other day or whatever. They flagged like most of them, and on Twitter I fucking said, "Oh, they're like, oh, Major Slaughter, we'll let you know that this is suitable for advertisers. You know, there you go. A week later. Thanks, assholes. It's like you just unflagged it. Thank you. You wasted my fucking time. Yeah. I did 19 videos. They flagged most of them. You're laughing. I know. It's not funny. I don't think it's funny.
We're not laughing. I'm trying to eat it without you getting flagged.
Dude, just eat the fucking donuts. If I get flagged, I'll post that shit all over Twitter. They'll support me over here. You know what? Fuck it. Let's make it memorable. Let's see what happens when we mix shit. Here's a fucking biscuit. That's it. Dude, that was an all-time low. An all-time low that they flagged me for eating a donut. I left my ass off with that.
I never heard of it like though. That's so.
That's why I did like fucking 5 donut videos after that. Shit.
I reckon it was how you were eating a donut that kind of rolled.
I'm trying to remember what donut it was. That might have been a play. What donut was? You know what? Wait a minute. You know what?
Which way, shape,
you know what? Not for nothing. I think it was a chocolate donut. I think they flagged me for eating a chocolate donut. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. They didn't do anything to the glazed. I don't know what that means.
Chocolate.
I don't know. How do we live it right now? I don't know.
Chocolate
I know it matters, but that's it.
Chocolate donut lives matter. Yeah.
Hello, YouTube. I'm eating a square.
No, I never said it was being removed. I said that they flagged it with a yellow flag for a donut. If you watch me regularly, whenever they flag me,
wait a minute, think about it. They might be being racist. They only hit you doing the chocolate donut. They didn't do it.
They flagged Markiplier the other day. He's a big YouTuber, right? He has millions of subs, right? He called them out on it, and then they removed that shit.
Oh.
But I called them out on it too because I contact like Team YouTube on fucking Twitter. Listen, I'm gonna do a donut lesson tomorrow, maybe. Maybe.
Yeah.
I gotta go to Tim Hortons. I gotta go to Tim Hortons or Country Donuts because I've just about ate just every donut there is in Dunkin', I guess. We're not, so we got to try now the other ones. So
don't worry, Joe.
I love salami sandwiches. Salami's like my favorite cocoa. Salami and bologna. That's what I love.
A donuts for life.
I love salami. That's my favorite. Then it's bologna. The German bologna.
This puppy's gonna get eaten.
Jesus.
Oh God. Oh, what is that?
That is QT.
Oh.
And it's during half price time.
Spit out fucking biscuits for the doctor to eat. When was it? Yeah, I guess that was done in the classic series. Popping out biscuits. Well, it's been fun.
It's been fun, yes. Yes.
What else for Doctor Who that we have to talk about?
No, nothing else. I mean,
Unlike Victorious came out. You don't like it, right?
I'm not saying I don't like it. It's just there's too much of it, and I pick and choose what I'm interested in.
Okay. Was there a comic book? There is, and you got it, right?
There's a comic. I think I got it, but in a different way. But I got it, yes.
All right.
And,
somehow you got it illegally. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Somehow you got it. What? Did you read it?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
It's
yeah. Listen, don't fucking do that. We're live.
It was all right.
Here's no political statement. If it fucking sucked ass, it sucked ass.
No, it didn't suck ass. It was just a nice little piece, written piece about the Doctor and the Daleks. That's all. Little. It wasn't. The Daleks.
It wasn't anything you cry home to Davros about, right? Nothing.
No. It was just the Daleks asking for the Doctor's help about something. And he's like, "All right, I'll help you."
That was already done already with it.
Yeah.
Copy that shit.
The next thing. What's the next thing? I can't remember what it is. Oh.
It's bullshit though. It's a cash grab, isn't it? It's a fucking cash grab.
The next.
I thought there was supposed to be a video game for that.
There is some sort of VR game for it. Yeah, yes.
There's gonna be a video game for that.
Yeah.
Well,
the next.
Yeah.
The next Doctor Who monthly that comes out, I think this Thursday, is going to deal with Eccleston's Time Lost Victorious part of it. So Eccleston's going to have a comic strip in the monthly.
Yeah, but it's not an audio because he's not joking. No, bro.
It's part of the Time Lost Victorious.
We're gonna get going. This was, in case you're wondering, this was the 1,825th episode of the Whovians cast. I hope you guys enjoyed. We're gonna get out of here now. Thank you very much for your comments. Take care. Bye for now.